My people, at this point, everybody will say, Olori Naomi, they do too much. Yes, every single person will say that this woman don't they overdo. But when Naomi was behind the curtains and these women were ruling every single thing, they were living their lives and they were proving how strong they are and how resilient they are to every single thing happening in the palace. Nobody had a say. Nobody had a say about any single thing at all. But as it is right now, Olori Naomi has taken some step forward to elevate every single thing that is happening in the palace, and she has come out publicly to say that she's in an era of celebration in her life and you should not blame her when she's over celebrating, because God has just been too faithful. Yes, it's true. God has been faithful in Naomi's life. God has done every single thing literally for her. Naomi is just a perfect example of when we say that God has done more than someone has ever asked for. Yes, because we don't know the prayers Naomi makes in the secret, neither do we know what she goes to tell God, but the evidence of what we keep seeing on daily basis proves that what God answers far more than what Naomi gets to ask of him. So as it stands right now, no, Naomi is saying that what her celebration might not favor some people because she will celebrate exactly the way she wants, and she went ahead to quote the way David celebrated in the Bible. He celebrated you see, when they sing the song that I will dance like David danced, that is how her celebration is coming out, because she have achieved so much. If you're wondering Naomi's achievement, Naomi has really achieved a lot. Yes, Naomi has really achieved a lot of things. Naomi has been honored by the president and his wife Yemi before this invitation she got again. When she won big in Singapore and she came back to Nigeria, these people felt it is nice to recognize the greatness Naomi has put upon herself and she has also brought to the country. So what they did was they went ahead to give her the advisor over spiritual matters in the country. And it was indeed a good thing. People celebrated with Naomi, people congratulated her. Down there, Naomi has her business, which is expanding from Lagos to Abuja. And then after the expansion, Naomi now got an invitation to be honored by the president, Tinubu, and his wife Yemi Tinubu. So right now, as it stands, Naomi has more than 1 million reasons to celebrate. Yes, this woman has so many reasons to celebrate. And if in case you are wondering that all that we have mentioned is too small, we cannot keep mentioning all that Naomi has achieved over time. Yes, Naomi returning back into the palace and then all of these Oloris being out of the palace is one of the greatest achievements Naomi can ever had. Naomi badly wanted to come back into the palace. Naomi badly wanted her son to come back to his people and be there in the palace, learn the ways of his people. But simply because there was too much chaos, there was too much bus, there was too much palaver in the palace, the woman could not bring herself to even coming back. Look at those times they did cleansing, they did rituals, they did every single thing. She had to go out with Ashley, because Ashley is a priestess and Naomi is a prophetess, and they had to do some rituals together. Everybody was like, these two looked good together, they should come back and be. But Naomi could not bring herself to coming back because the whole chaos in the palace is just too much for her. It is something she cannot take. It is something she cannot contain. Naomi is a peaceful woman, a woman who lives a peaceful life. So no matter what happens, she will always project and look out for her living in a very peaceful environment. And as it is right now, these women have not given her any reason to say that, okay, I can actually be with you in the palace, be a co-wife with you and all of those things. But right now, Naomi is celebrating. She's jubilating, and at the same time she's saying a lot of things that are falling in place. She said it would have been a trial for her if only they give her the chance. That means she was willing to come back and do this whole polygamy of a thing with them, but because they did not give her the chance, so she waited until they are all out of the palace before she can come back. You see how every single thing happened. The whole thing happened almost the same day Ooni asked the shutting down of the Olori quarters. It was almost the same day that the next day Naomi was in the palace and everybody was celebrating with her, congratulating her, and all all every single thing was coming in, and then the next thing they went to pick the Denikawa from Akure to bring him back home. So right now, no, my people, whosoever is fighting this woman is left on the person's lane. Yes, anybody fighting this woman is on the person's lane, because every single thing happened right now, it's beginning to be quite more of interesting than it was before. Because even Naomi herself coming out to celebrate this achievement, it's to tell you that what this woman have endured a lot of things. This woman have even survived. She has literally looked into things that, and she has said, okay, let me let go of these things. It is no problem, no issue at all. But as the whole matter turns out to be now, as the whole matter turns out to be now, it is only telling us that no matter what happens, it is indeed a thing for us to consider. No matter what goes on, no matter what goes down, it is a thing for us to consider the fact that Naomi has tried. Naomi has been faithful to her dealings. Naomi has been one person who has survived the test of time in the palace, and if she has come out to celebrate, if she has come out to jubilate her little wins, then let's all gather and celebrate with her. And then she's making this with gratitude. She's with her son in the palace. Finally, they are living that life they wanted to live. Naomi wanted to come back to her husband, a man she has effortlessly loved for years, a man it's more like that she was pushed out not to love him, not to be there with him, but she's now back with him. And all of these things are worth celebrating for her. Yes, at the end of the day, she will get dragged by a lot of persons who call themselves the online in-laws and who are the supporters of the Olori gang. She will definitely get dragged by them. But at the end of the dragging, know that Olori Naomi remains one of the most spectacular persons who have ever graced the palace. As long as Ooni remains king and the ruler of the custodian of the Yoruba culture. So the whole thing there, it's simple. Olori Naomi has, in fact, she has achieved all that is worth being achieved by a person. Olori Naomi has done every single thing that a human being should do. She has paid her dues. She has done every single thing. So no matter what these people do, even if it is dragging her around, even if it is pulling her around, they should know that they are taking it in a different dimension altogether, because Naomi has gradually achieved a height that it is quite impossible to pull her down right now. Yes, it is impossible. I hope these women get to know all of these things, because the laxity we keep seeing in them, every single thing we keep seeing that tells on them every single day, it's more like they don't care. But now, Olori Naomi, the one who they badly wanted out, the one who they felt could not survive, the one who everybody was in a competition with, is the one celebrating right now. My people, the talk say leave matter for matter, so because this matter, it go play out definitely.